We do recognize that the global trade tensions are really affecting everyone, and they are affecting the supply chain, they're affecting the investment flows and economic planning, of course. So amid this global trade protectionist, let's say, pressures, it's really great that Serbia and China keep building a very resilient economic corridor, and our economic ties are their best in the last few years, especially. They have reached record highs, really. Serbia welcomes Chinese investments in all sectors, from technology and infrastructure and also energy. And we're really happy that more and more Serbian companies are finding, and we're increasing the exports toward China, and our companies are finding growing demand in this market. So one thing we're especially pleased and proud about, of course, is the free trade agreement. It was a strategic milestone in our relationship. A year into its implementation, and our trade has increased some 30%. This agreement doesn't represent only reduced tariffs. It's really a platform for balanced trade, for rule-based trade, and for forward-looking trade. It encourages the building of industrial relationships, and really allows more access to our small and medium enterprises on both countries. But it's important to note the global tariff tensions, especially those between major economies like the US and China and EU and China. They're indirectly shaping also the context of our trading between China and Serbia. Even though Serbia and China are increasingly enjoying a very liberal trade relationship. But high-profile tariff tensions and disputes, they really create uncertainties in global supply chains, making logistics, transportation and logistics, and long-term planning very difficult for businesses. So our world and supply chains are so interconnected that nobody can be left untouched in this, let's say, global tariff war and disputes.
This is CGTN Radio. Hear the difference.